Peace, peace. What's going on? We're on Behind the Boards, episode 25. You know what I mean? And we got DJ Legal, the Snowgoons in the building. What N.B.S. is in the building. You know what I'm saying? And
what up?
They got a project. You know what I mean? And we've been setting this up, trying to set this up, to put this together to let know what's going on. And actually, before we start, you guys are from Massachusetts, right?
Yeah, yes, sir.
Yep.
Boston, Cambridge, Massachusetts.
That's what's
Stand
up.
Stand up.
Speaking of that,
617, stand up.
Yeah, speaking of that, I've been to Cambridge. I'm from Connecticut. You know what I'm saying? So like, I've been to like me and Rocko's from Connecticut. We've been to Cambridge to the Middle East a whole bunch of times. You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's like our second home over there.
You know what I mean? I'm Crumb Snatcher's DJ. You know what I'm saying? So like,
okay.
I know you guys from Mass. So you know, LG's my man, Rex is my man, fucking Jason is my man, Bricks is my people's terminology. You know,
that's all the bros. All the bros.
Yeah, so like, definitely, man. But you guys got a project coming on. I mean, Illegal, speak on it before they talk. You told me you've been planning this with me for a minute now.
Definitely, word. So, I mean, the project is already out. It's called Still Trapped in America. It's our follow-up project to our first project from 5 years ago, Trapped in America, So, because we was already talking about like doing a part 2, but it was never just the right time. And then obviously history shows, what was going on this year. So we was like, what, this is the right time to speak up again, because this album is all about the message.
Yeah, we need that right now, most definitely, man. This
for sure,
exactly.
Bro. For sure. Like there's a lot of like, just violence between races and violence between black on black, and there's a lot of beef in hoods with hip hop, and we trying to get our brothers to come together as opposed to be fighting each other and fighting for something that doesn't really matter to any of us. You know what I'm saying? We try to just promote like that positivity and that change, and that's why we did the follow-up album. So I think what's gonna be dope is that we got the physicals dropping, and we got part 1 and part 2 and the physicals together. So that's
exactly
gonna be dope.
Yep.
That's what's up. So how did you guys meet in the first place?
Well, that happened over Signature. Signature from the Snowgoons. He already linked up with N.B.S. many years ago before I even was in touch with them. And so he introduced Signature. So he introduced me to the guys, and of course, whatever I heard from them was super dope, and the rest is history. We invited them on the Snowgoons album. Then we, got together on tour in Europe, and we connect, and and then it's a forth and back. We've been on tour with N.B.S. in Mass and in Connecticut, everywhere. It goes both ways. So
Canada.
We basically family from the very first moment we met. But it all started with Signature basically, and I think your guys meet with Signature on MySpace back then, right?
Yeah, MySpace.
Flash and Signature were vibing on MySpace, and then everything, and then we met you guys, and then we were in Barcelona, and we met Onyx. And so we just dropped this new track. The video's out now. It's called Reparations. We just dropped the video today with Fredro Starr. So we met Onyx in Barcelona. So yeah, we've been traveling. We've been globetrotting, just vibing with the real hip hop.
No, that's definitely dope. So you guys grew up in Boston?
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir. We grew up in Roxbury, and then we moved to Cambridge when we were young, like 10, 12, and then we moved back to Roxbury. But I've been in DC, LA, like we've been all over the world. You know what I'm saying? We back in Boston though, so that's kind of like the headquarters. That's where we got our own studio. The Big Bang Records, the main studio is in Cambridge, Mass.
Oh, we might have to come check y'all out sometime for real. You guys
Crumb was in there. Jason was in there.
Yeah, Crumb came through.
Shout out to Crumb. He's far now. He's like in Maine or something. Like he's far away.
Don't forget about Dukes. Wu-Tang came through. Inspector Deck.
Yeah. So you guys know Jimmy Kane then, right? Jimmy Kane.
Yeah, we know. I don't know him personally.
Yeah. That's how I like worked with Crumb in the beginning. I met Kane like years ago. Talking about like 2003. You know what I mean? So like.
Yeah, we met Crumb. We did a show with Crumb in Connecticut actually.
What part of Connecticut?
I forgot. Legal, you were there too, right?
Yeah, I was there too. I can't remember the city. It was pretty north in Connecticut, right? Like an hour from Boston or something.
Yeah. New Haven,
Yeah.
maybe.
Yeah, I forgot.
I forgot too, man.
That's where we first met Crumb, yo. I vibe with Crumb like I knew that dude for like 10 years.
Yeah, Crumb's good peoples, man. And
Yeah,
he's like out there.
real good people. Shout out to Crumb Snatcher.
He's out there
Right,
like
M.B.S was coming through too on that show. I remember M.B.S and the whole crew.
Yeah,
Exactly.
I went with
Crumb had
M.
one of my
to
favorite
Switzerland.
verses from Moment of Truth from the one of my favorite verses from the Primo Guru album.
Yeah, I remember I went with M. to Switzerland. I was supposed to go with Crumb and Jimmy Kane and something happened where Crumb couldn't go overseas, so me and M. just went out there. You know what I mean? Shout out to M.
Shout out to M. too. That's my homie.
You know what I mean? He's busy, but he always once you do something with him, he's putting it all over the world. You know what I'm saying?
He's a true hustler of the music for real.
Right, so what you guys on? How many tracks you guys got on the album?
14.
14? 15? And you said you got Federal Star. Who else you got on there besides yourselves?
Lord Jamar.
Wise Intelligent.
Intelligent. We have
okay.
Shea Noir.
Planet Asia.
Nice.
Rex. Term
and Rex, yep.
Signature. DL.
Easy Money.
DJ Trey.
Recognize Ali.
Recognize Ali.
Yeah, Recognize Ali. So we got a lot.
Sons of Man.
Oh yeah, Joe Mafia.
Joe Mafia.
Yeah.
I ain't heard of them in a minute. Damn.
Yeah, Joe Mafia got a fire. Shout out to Joe Mafia. He got a fire verse. His verse is fire.
Yeah, he said such. Wu Syndicate. But yeah,
Wu Syndicate.
We got a lot of dope people. You know, originally like Manu and I, DJ Legal, excuse me. We were talking about how to get, you know, like Chuck D. We wanted KRS-One. We wanted a lot of people. We were blessed to be able to get those who were actually on the album, who actually that time frame and time zone speaking truth to power. So we hope to have the Lord Jamars and the Wise Intelligence, you know what I'm saying, on our album as we came up listening to their music and stuff like that. But it was an honor. So, you know, the first album we did, Trapped in America, really, you know, dealt with, you know, the brutality and stuff like that. This more, you know, stems around, you know, murders, right? So we went from police brutality to really a lot of murders that were happening by the police and by each other, by ourselves, you know what I'm saying? Things that we do.
Yeah, black on black crime too, man, because we can't forget that, you know. We gotta do better in the hood first if we're gonna change anything, you know.
Trey, you're the DJ for the group?
Well, we met. Funny story. We met in Barcelona as well. I was there with King Magnetic and LOG, DJing for them. And then I linked up with N.B.S. and since then that's been 7 years, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
And basically we've been doing various projects. We did a couple albums together. Whenever they're in Switzerland or Europe, I'm DJing with them. Or
check out Swiss Vets.
So
check out Swiss Vets 1 and Swiss Vets 2. That's produced by DJ Trey and Jake Beats, co-produced.
Oh, nice.
Some of our dopest stuff. You know, it's a little different than our average stuff, I say, but you know, it's all dope hip hop, dope music.
It's a dope mix between the N.B.S. sound, the boom bap sound, and the more modern stuff.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
so it's a good mix.
The more popular music. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I mean, but the topics is still, you know, it's not just like a mumbling. It's just a good mix. And yeah, whenever I can, I'm down with my brothers. I'm behind the wheels of steel. I do a lot of stuff also behind the scenes. I do the artwork covers, Vet Square stuff, and wherever I can help out, I help out. Same thing with the Snowgoons.
DJ Trey's a master of all trades. He does producing, scratching. I mean, Manu too, but you know what I'm saying, like these guys were blessed to work with because they literally cover spectrums when it comes to like the marketing, the producing, the mixing, the scratching. So you know what I mean. We blessed to be down with the homies DJ Trey, DJ Illegal. So shout out.
So you guys 5 years, so you must be upset about this. You guys can't go do that touring shit, because I know going overseas is cool and shit. You know what I mean? Like, for real, like, you guys, they got to do we got to sit back for this thing for any type of touring to happen for the future. You know, it's crazy.
Yeah, it's a wrap. It's a wrap right now. And it's unfortunate because we really, want to be able to showcase this and the album. We were unable really to do a full, like, the first one, right? A tour for the first one. We tried it. We did some shows, but we didn't do it the way we wanted to. And this time around, I feel like, with our promotion and with the people on the album and what we put into it and the times, this is the time that we should be touring the most, because people need this type of music and energy right now. But I mean, in due time, hopefully we'll be able to get it to where we're able to tour, you know what I'm saying? To tour and be able to showcase that a little bit to the fans and to the people.
Right. But I mean, for us, it was definitely all about the message and get it out there. And that's why, for example, we finished the whole album with Lords of the Underground, and we didn't drop it. The album is done, but we just didn't drop it because we wanted to drop it while we on tour, and that was a big part of the promotion. And but with this album, it's way different because it's really more about the message and getting it out there to the people, and unite people and everything. And so that's why we was like, okay, fuck it, there is no tour, but we're gonna still, put out this album, and like Flash said, we promote it properly. We're gonna do some more videos and do just whatever we can on our platforms, and get the word out. So the touring right now is not really a point to consider, and it is what it is basically, but timing was more crucified for us for this project for sure.
Exactly. We even had shows canceled like as soon as March hit and the whole COVID thing hit. We had a couple shows overseas canceled. So that was just the first beginning of the cancellations, and then there was nothing else booked after that. So, we still putting that music out, man. Music and the message is what's important.
Guys,
so
how is the COVID over there in Mass? Like where you guys are?
Yes,
it's been spiking out here, man. It's been spiking. It's going up. It's going up in a lot of places.
Germany too? Damn.
Yeah. It's actually funny. Me and Trey, we probably did like the last kind of spinning show, definitely of Switzerland, maybe in Europe, kind of,
Yep.
On Friday, it was like 2 weeks ago, or was it 3 weeks ago already now? 2 weeks, right? When they
3 weeks, 3 weeks, I think.
Yeah. So we had I was coming down to Basel because Trey's from Switzerland, like I said, and we supposed to have a Wu-Tang tribute party. And we actually, we did the party, but in that night, like from midnight on, there was the kind of new shutdown, and they have, you couldn't go out and curfews and all this stuff. So obviously not many people came out, which is kind of cool too, because, it's kind of weird. It felt definitely weird to do a party during a pandemic, but I mean, we are DJs, so we're just going to do what we got to do. And but yeah, we did pretty much. I guess this was really the last party for this year because everything else is canceled now from now on, and I'm sure till the end of the year it's definitely canceled.
You never know when it's going to start back, man. You never know.
Yeah,
that's true.
It's looking ugly right now. I'm hearing, the middle of 2021, but the reality of it is, I'm thinking that 2022 really to get it going again. Probably around then. So it's going to be a long time with no touring, but there's still work to do. There's still videos. There's still music to put out.
Yeah, we just playing our part the best we can,
But stay busy.
Trying to stay healthy too, because it's crazy. I'm hearing just more and more people are getting sick, and then there's more and more people just dying. You know what I mean? In general, like this year has been crazy, bro. 2020 has been horrific in general.
That shit is definitely crazy.
What's some of y'all standout joints on the album? You know what I mean?
Oh man, Stop is one. I think That Did Not Work is another one. We mentioned Joe Mafia, Flag Laid Down. That's definitely one that stands out. Hopes to Appeal. I think that's the real, you know what I'm saying?
That's 6 feet. There's so many joints on it. We got Reparations. We just dropped the video for today. Like, there's so many joints on the album, my G. Like, I'm really impressed with this album. Honestly, like I said, just in general, the last, interview we did about it, I think this is better than the first one. That's just my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
And the first one, a lot of people say the first one was a classic. You feel me?
But that's dope because then you just keep getting better. So the next one will probably be
Yeah.
better than this. And all you do, that's
Yeah,
better.
yeah.
Better than
Always.
go the opposite. You know what I'm saying? Like for real. Like
Yeah.
a lot of people
Exactly.
don't, yeah. So.
Exactly.
Nah, it's a fact. It's a fact, man. Like he said it best. I don't know about. I can't speak for Trey or Manu, but I stand with Nux. I mean, I think it is a better album than the first one. And I also think it's just more bangers. Like, we're
we
giving
got the
you
pandemic with Rex term, the whole ST, Rex
yeah.
term, easy. That's crazy.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really know a song that's too like, I think everything there's a feel. You know what I'm saying? There's a feel like, and we summed it up kind of nicely if you really pay attention to what it is like. Just on the topics that we spoke about, and then we got a song called "Highly Medicated," and with being in the pandemic, being stressed, being all that. I mean, smoking weed for us that's been therapeutic. You know what I'm saying?
Day one. That's day one.
That's been the therapy for all the bullshit that we got going on, from politics to police brutality to police killings to us killing each other to drugs and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? So to mental health issues that people are dealing with as well inside of these houses and being confined inside of their crib. So it really it gives you a little bit of everything that's happening currently, like right now. This isn't like something in the future. This isn't the past. This is the present. What we're talking about, we're actually living it, literally. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I mean, I think it's one of the illest things that we did, and hopefully we do as many visuals as possible to sort of bring a lot of songs that people may have missed to light. But we're doing well.
I think the way we put it together, like the titles of the songs, they all have to do with what's going on right now. So like the way we put it together, I think it was just kind of dope because like he said, like we're literally living this right now. Everything, it's like reparations, and then it's like pandemic, then it's like we got COVID-19, then we got like 6 feet. You know what I'm saying? It's just like it all goes with what's going on right now. You know what I mean?
Right. Yep. The album is a totally like zeitgeist. Like really reflects this year on all levels, and we already know 2020 is a crazy year. Not like in all directions. Whatever you want to pull up in 2020, man, everything kind of went crazy, and this is how the album basically sounds. And I think we only did like one joint like prior to more or less this year, and then once everything kicked in this year, we had to like pull through and and pull this album off, man. And I think the guys was also obviously really inspired by what's going on right now, and and the beats. Obviously, Snowgoons doing what Snowgoons doing, so it was automatically like the outcome is just also to me like phenomenal. I can't even really call one joint that I would prefer because I still listening to the album like front to back basically, and every time I see something new, I hear something new, and that's for me always also like. Not that often because I knew the songs before it was coming out, right? So once the album is coming out, usually I never really give it a listen again like that prior, after it drops, you don't just listen to it. Like I see the videos and, I'm always around the music. But with this album, I really I drive in the car, I bump it, and it's like, yeah, I still experience it in a way, and that shows me for myself that that this album is definitely something special.
Yeah, I was hoping I could have played like some of the joints like on the show, but I see you guys are all on your cell phones, right? So it's not like it wouldn't sound really clear on here. You know what I mean? But let people know before we even continue on. Let people know where can they go get the album? Where can they purchase it at? Like
Manu, go for it.
Word. I mean, it's obviously on all the digital platforms from Spotify, Tidal, iTunes, Apple Music, wherever. It's like professionally on all platforms. And for the physicals, we did something special because, physicals don't do too much anymore nowadays, but there is still always the hardcore fans that want some physicals. So we did like the CD, but we did a double CD because the first part, Trapped in America, is already sold out. So we decided, you know what, let's pack it in a double CD and give the people the whole picture, so they can hear the first story and then they can get to the new story. So that's why we put it in a double CD, and and then we have couple dope bundles on our website, and that's goonsgear.com. That's pretty much the only platform where you can actually order the CD and the bundles. And the bundles coming with the super dope artwork by Sharif, the artist, and on the T-shirt. And then we have some signed photo prints from the guys, like they signed some pictures, so you can get that only in the bundle. And then we did the super dope hat. So there is like super crazy dope merch available with the album though, but it's all on goonsgear.com.
Did you do a vinyl of it?
Nah, not this time around though, because of that we had to drop it so fast, you know, like if you want to do a vinyl, it's like 2 months turnaround time, and we didn't want to wait too long because like I said before, it's all about the message now and the timing is now, you know. I mean, we didn't want to drop the vinyl like next year or something, you know. Now is the time, and that was more or less the main point why we didn't do it on vinyl.
You think you'll make one in the future just to have it like, you know,
could be possible. Why not?
You want to live on the
I think it's a big possibility for sure.
And cassettes as well.
Yeah, because you want to live on it. You know what I mean? You don't want to like be here for a few weeks and then it's gone and you're talking about you want to live. You know what I mean? Because that's the problem with music today. People like get an album, then, you know, they're talking about Busta shit, and in a couple weeks they ain't talking about it no more. You know what I mean? It's like crazy. Like,
yeah. We could drop a vinyl and re-promote everything because sadly racism and everything will not be disappearing, you know. So we will have to remind the people always with the message, you know. So it wouldn't hurt to drop the vinyl and maybe do a new video for it, and like you said, then jump back on a tour and whatever. Because it's
perfect.
Sadly, it's like racism is always there, you know. So we always have to fight it.
Yeah, because and the thing about it also too, you always get new fans no matter what. So you could have dropped something like 5 years ago, you know what I mean, and they didn't hear that yet, and they're like, oh shit, they got another album, you know what I mean? So that's like you gotta you never know, because you know that's the only thing about this music. The only thing we need is promotion. Everything else we can do on our own. You know what I'm saying? So it's like promotion is the biggest key right now. You know what I mean? Especially if you're doing the message. If you're doing the message, it's very important to get it out there. You know what I mean? So, you know, and because people look at it 20 years from now, like, oh shit, they was on it when it was happening and they're talking about it and shit.
Exactly. I think that's what's ill, because we dropped Trapped in America 5 years ago. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And it still relates to what's going on today.
That's what I'm saying.
Right. So we got this new album. It's like we're doubling up on it. You know what I mean?
Yep, exactly. I mean, and also if you do a vinyl, if you guys do a vinyl, you could do like other 2 tracks that ain't on nothing else and add them on the vinyl and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
exactly. Yep.
Honestly, like, you know, that's definitely, we're definitely gonna do vinyl. You guys ain't here, Trey, but he mentioned cassette tapes. You know what I'm saying? We'll revamp and do something. You know what I'm saying? For sure. But like Mike said, DJ Illegal, like he said, you know, we literally wanted to make sure that we dropped the album, you know, in time. You know what I'm saying? In time of what's going on. You know, this, you know, news is just like music. News is happening so fast. You know what I'm saying? Like one thing you're talking about, you know, 2 seconds later it switches on to something else. And so, I think with this type of topic, it's literally endless. You dig what I'm saying? Like it's endless.
I'm chilling, man.
The topic just won't stop. You could tell nothing. Hit me up on IG. Zoom. Good to see you. Know how to mute himself, like talking in the background. You know what I'm saying? So he's new to the Zoom thing, but we gotta teach him how to get it right. But yeah, I mean, for the most part, you know what I'm saying? Like it's a topic that's endless. You know, we're already, you know, just the way it's set up. There's already TIA3 or whatever, spin it or whatever. But you know, right now we're in the times and things are moving, and we're getting great responses on videos. We're doing some okay numbers. So like, very proud of where we're at for a concept album to be able to get this recognition, kind of volumes to what Snowgoons have done, and this volumes of what we're doing. You know? So pretty dope.
That's dope. Yeah, Snowgoons keep doing. I mean, shout out to Illegal. Shout out to all of them. You know what I mean?
Shout out to Dent. Shout out to Sick Nature.
Shout out
to Crip.
Yo, for real. Oh yeah, you know what I mean? You guys, it's dope. You know what I mean? I've heard you guys. I heard of you guys. You know what I mean? Like just from doing music without the media. You know what I'm saying? Like boom, through like doing shows and stuff. That's why when you said he came to Connecticut. the reason why I know we wouldn't see you because me and Illegal never met and shit. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, maybe I was there when you was with Crumb because I would be with Crumb and shit. You know what I mean?
For sure. I mean, we've been around Crumb a lot. We've been around the whole scene a lot. I mean, we literally call ourselves Vets. That's a clothing line that we started in Switzerland with DJ Trey. And so, you know, it's kind of funny because we're all intertwined. You know what I'm saying? We're all intertwined. And a lot of the building has been through touring. You know what I'm saying? Like prior to, you know, connecting with Trey, he was doing a lot of, you know, single releases with Esoteric and, you know, a whole bunch of other artists. You know what I'm saying? He was doing a lot of collaborative stuff, similar to what the Snowgoons are doing. You dig what I'm saying? So we're all together. We're all one team. It's all Vets, Goon music. You know what I'm saying? So it's just a family thing, and that's what makes it so dope. You know, when we're making music, because it's you know, it's always business, but it's, you know, to have that family, you know, backbone behind it. You know, everyone's in the best interest of each other, and we all want each other to win, and we all want to project and put something out that people will be responsive to.
All right, cool. That's what's up. I mean, you got anything left you want to talk to the people about before we let the thing go, and so I can start promoting it?
Yeah, I'm gonna just say this before I run back into the building. You know, we appreciate all the love, and this is one of those albums that's gonna pick up with time. Like, you know, we didn't do like maybe the biggest numbers in like the first week or whatever, but I feel like this album in like 2 is gonna be bigger than it was the first day because it's that dope. You know what I'm saying? So like, we just want everyone to check it out, man. Check out the new video, Reparations. Check out the first video we did, the Still Trapped in America joint. And you know, if you rock with real hip hop, just rock with N.B.S, the Vets, Snowgoons, you know, Onyx, you know, the fam, DJ Trey. Check out Swiss Vets, and you know, we got plenty of music from before. We got plenty of music that we're working on, so you won't be disappointed.
All right, Legal.
Word, exactly. I can just say the same. You know, Snowgoons always busy. We already have the next project in the pipeline that's gonna come out later this year. But it's just something small. But now we really main focusing on the N.B.S project because, like I said, it's all about the message and everything. So, and also sidewise, we are promoting the because today actually is the Snowman's anniversary, the Onyx album anniversary. We dropped it 1 year ago, so we're gonna drop a new video next week. And also. Yep, and also we have the anniversary coming up for the Trojan Horse album. That's the third Snowgoons album from 11 years ago, and we're gonna drop a new video for that as well in a couple of weeks. And we're releasing the vinyl for the very first time. Like the Trojan Horse was never released on vinyl, so we're gonna drop it now on vinyl. But that's why we knew we wanted to drop it actually. Like I don't know, last month or something, right? So we have it before the anniversary was coming up, but the pressing company was telling us they have a turnaround for around 3 months right now, because apparently everybody was doing music and now everybody's pressing, you know. So that's why we knew with the N.B.S we couldn't do that, because we was turning in our master for the Trojan Horse in August already, and now we finally get it delivered end of this month. So it's kind of crazy how long it's gonna take, you know. But yeah, you know, like I said, the Snowgoons never stop, so there will be, you know, always coming out stuff.
No, but the N.B.S though too, man. I mean, I'm gonna add you guys on the Instagram and all that stuff. The producers calling, you know what I mean, and you know what I mean. We got built too. You guys are out here, but you guys are only a few hours away. And shit, you know what I'm saying? Like,
also with y'all features, how did that work? Did y'all have the opportunity to get in with a lot of y'all features in the studio, or was it a lot of emailing back and forth?
You know, this time around.
Well, you know, with the COVID, it was hard to link with most heads. But at the end of the day, you know, Manu put together a couple features. So it's mostly email, I would say. You know, we just did the video like with Fredro, so we working on the next video with ST, with Termin. So, you know, we just all trying to collaborate to get people in the right place at the right time. But, you know, with the COVID situation, it was really hard to get everyone in the studio. So it's definitely a lot of email.
Y'all got it done.
Yeah, that's
Word,
all.
we got it done.
You got the classic on the plate, like here, and I eat it. For real, word.
My G's.
For real, man. Yeah, but love is love. I'm like I said, I'm gonna add you guys with the producers corner, and let's do this again. Let's do this again. I mean, I'm gonna do it again with Legal, but let's do this again with y'all again. You know what I mean? In the future, for whatever you do in the future, you know what I mean? We're here to help. You know what I mean? With every little help helps. You know.
Yes, sir. Appreciate the love. We appreciate y'all. We definitely gonna be in touch, my G's.
For real, man.
You could have
Definitely.
played one of the joints, but
Yeah, but they're all they're on their cell phone, so it's not gonna sound like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they'll tell you, go to the Snowgoons site, you're gonna hear it. Go check for the videos, you're gonna see it.
Of course.
Yeah,
Always
YouTube,
the Snowgoons
Spotify,
YouTube channel.
Amazon, all that.
Yeah, check us out on IG at N.B.S, the letter N.T.H.E.B.S. And you know, we got plenty of content coming, y'all.
All right, man. Thank you, brothers, man. I appreciate it, man. Yo, Legal, I'm gonna get in
Thank you
contact.
too. Yes.
Peace.
Yo,
All right,
salute.
Yo,
Good luck,
peace.
fellas.
Hey,
Appreciate y'all.
salute, yo, Rock.
Peace,
For real.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Peace out.
Hey,
Peace,
Legal,
peace.
love y'all. All right, fam.
Thank you too, brothers.
bless,
Peace
bless,
out.
brother.
One.
Peace.